Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock Stadium, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals. For the top four seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. So Michigan's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. I love being in Miami for the Orange Bowl. So much history and tradition. So many championships have been won in this game. But Kirk, they've been playing this since 1935. Can you tell me who won the first Orange Bowl?
You know what's funny is I actually asked the Sunshine Scooter, who's from Miami, just in case you might ask me that question, so I have an answer. Miami played the Bison of Bucknell, and Bucknell upset them. Talk about a team coming out of left field and pulling off an upset even back then. But who would have guessed how much this game...
They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Running out of time in the pocket. Nice grab. It's Morgan. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up 4th down. And the Wolverines will line up to boot it away. That's the first punt of the afternoon for this offense. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. So Miami's offense comes out for their first possession today. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
Send the back in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Good job up front by this offensive line. Good hard running. But as Miami Hurricane back, he's doing everything he can to live up to the long legacy that the Canes have at this running back position.
Tackled up near midfield at the 48.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid game.
The shotgun handoff here. The Hurricanes offense is on the move now.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Back to throw. It's Rivero. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Second down after that completion. The back's got it. Got space, looking to score. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Canes. Kicking team on now for the extra point.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Play action here on first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Down he goes. A sack.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
Makes the catch. It's Loveland. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. He's got a man down the middle. We stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. The Wolverines line up on 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Looks to the left, pass caught.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. And the wideout goes in motion. To the air, it's Orji. Quick throw to his receiver. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. And that gain will pick up a 1st down and move the football to the 36. The Wolverines look to keep this drive moving. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, that one's picked off.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. He's going to take off here. He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Inside the 40 now. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
When they tried the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Caught behind the line. It's Hall. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. No stopping and takes it all the way. Touchdown, Miami. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Getting set to kick the ball off now. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Here's the 2nd down play. Back to throw. It's Orji. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down his quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
And out comes the offense set to take over here. They'll run it here. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Forced out of bounds, just short of the end zone.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there.
With muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. First down here for this offense. He'll hand it off. Throws a stiff arm. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial second quarter beginning right now. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wide out. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. And that big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to about the 36. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Ball handed off. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Hoare. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. And the Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it from the red zone. And he's tackled after the catch. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
The Wolverines hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I just love that this defense is not giving up on this 1st and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. Nice job of being...
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. And they get set now to try the PAT.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display. That's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fielded in the end zone. It's Baxter. Stopped at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. They keep it going. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. To the air. It's Rivero. Snags the quick throw. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed.
Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been unstoppable today. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught near the sideline. It's Johnson. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. The Hurricanes are in the red zone now. Handoff in a single back formation. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he will score. Touchdown for the U.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
And now the running back's got it again. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Nice run. He's brought down to the 44. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Handoff heading left. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The Wolverines moving quickly down the field here. Quick throw caught on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Sacked on heavy pressure there.
Great call here by the defensive coordinator, sending that linebacker on the blitz, and it works out for the sack. And tell you, Miami linebacker play over the years, I would put up there with anybody in the country.
And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And is intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. The 30. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Wow, what a play by this defense to come up with the interception. And a big return. They almost take it to the house. But you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw a pick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
It's the 2-minute warning. You've got a blowout developing here before halftime. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Dropping back, it's Rivero. Moves left out of the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out. The field goal is good, and they add to their lead. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. trying to create here on the move. And he's got his man open downfield. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. 2 straight runs, 2 losses. Now it's 3rd down and goal. Off play action, he's looking to throw. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. That's a crucial score for the offense. Chipping away here, just trying to stay in this game here.
It's too early to see if this touchdown is going to change the momentum and allow them to cut down into the lead even further. But if you're this head coach, you tell your team, let's just keep chipping away.
Make the PAT, but still trail 31-14. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Interesting position here. How aggressive do they get to try to add to this lead before halftime? There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter and set something up downfield.
Looking to throw. It's Rivero. He'll take a deep shot here. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
Boy, that was beautiful. Man, this defensive back, he's putting on a clinic today on how to defend against the deep ball and man coverage without committing a penalty. I'm sure the secondary coach is very proud of that execution.
One more play before they head to the locker room. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Minuta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, we wondered all week what this matchup would look like. So much at stake in this win-or-go-home game. And we've been treated to a fabulous first 2 quarters of playoff football. An entertaining first half, and we've got a multi-possession lead to break down thanks to the surgical precision of this offense. Might honestly take more time to talk about what didn't work than what did. The running game, the passing game, gadget plays have worked. Now it's just a matter of finishing the job.
And the Wolverines will kick this away to begin the second half. Bringing it out, it's Baxter. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
The Canes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Running play called on 3rd and short. Breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead. You keep working that clock. You're trying to advance that next round of the postseason.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? From the shotgun, an inside handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that third down play.
Hey, I really like the idea on third down. I can kind of see the thought process there. Make an unconventional call on third down. Sometimes that can work out, but the defense was just prepped and ready for it this time.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. They can't connect. A costly turnover on down.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here comes a handoff. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Try and muscle for the first down. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure the defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Fielded in the end zone. It's Baxter. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Miami offense is back on the field. The last possession, they give up empty. Went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. And the back now goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's past the 25. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. After the first play, they're very close to midfield already. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They bring him down, but the back able to pick up some decent yardage in that screen.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. And the Canes come to the line to run the hurry-up. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. Not much on that play, brought down short.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid game here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Looking downfield, it's Rivero. It's a short completion to the tight end. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
But I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs. The Canes lining up here on first and 10. Using his legs, it's Martinez. Second down after that previous play. Try to run it with the option. Pitches to the back. Aiming for the end zone. Touchdown, Canes. This offense really clicking. And now they'll set up for the point after. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if we give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. After a first down loss, it's second and long from the 23. Give it to the back again. They'll tackle him right at the 31. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And it's complete downfield. Breaks a tackle into the clear. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Michigan. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Bringing it out, it's Baxter. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of playing moving forward.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking to throw. It's Rivero. Escapes the pocket. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Nice run. He's brought down to the 44. Offense getting set. It's second down. Back's got it again. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
They bring him down, but that's enough for a first down as the clock runs down here in the third quarter. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats where we have a chance. As we head to the fourth, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Hit as he released it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Incomplete. Second down coming up. They'll run the option. He'll toss it to the back. Breaking free at the 35. He's tackled after a big gain. Picks up a first down. Great execution on the option. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
On the ground, it's Johnson. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. So the offense faces third and short from the plus 26. Might be four down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Tackle, but first down.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football. And
touchdown, Miami. This offense cannot be stopped. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a two-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this two-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Back to pass. It's Orji. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. Gets out of bounds as a short gain on the play. Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. 1st down sack, pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
Oh, he doesn't hang on off the deflection there. It's going to bring up a 3rd down play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
It's exactly what you want to see. Yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
And now the running back's got it again. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's going to be incomplete. Trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open. They went for it and failed on 4th down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. 1st down here for this offense. To throw, it's Orji. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Wolverines looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Stewart. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And he drops back in the gun. On the run here. Let's it go. Touchdown, Wolverines. Strong game by this quarterback. Here's the point after attempt. And it's good. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And they make the recovery. The offense keeps it for another possession. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Stewart. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Hey, it's a nice way to start this drive off, but they've got a long way to go to be able to get this ball in the end zone. Then they got to get the ball back.
Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Heads out of bounds after a solid game, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. The Wolverines begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Loveland. Touchdown, Michigan. And the comeback continues. That's an important score. We've got a one-possession game now, Kurt, and it's game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to milk the clock. So what can your defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully?
Fielded in the end zone. It's Baxter. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The defense has all 3 timeouts remaining, so maybe they'll have to run a couple plays here. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down after that run on the previous play. He's going to hand this off. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that third down catch. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Dropping back. It's Orji. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Chris, how about that execution? Great throw by the quarterback. The receiver does his job and then takes it into the end zone. And now we've got an interesting situation here. Late in the game in a playoff, do you kick the extra point to tie this up, or you go for 2 to potentially take the lead?
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Your worst-case scenario, you go to overtime. But can they make something happen here? Try to win it in regulation. Let's see. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Receiver in motion now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught quickly.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Now it's second down here. They'll hand it off. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. And they pick up the first on the ground. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And a timeout is called for Puck's strategy here. Tie game late in the fourth quarter. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. They'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And they've got him. The offense signals for timeout. 28 seconds remaining on the clock. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Gonna run it. It's Martinez. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. And the offense will take a timeout with exactly 24 seconds remaining.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down. Here
comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to throw it deep. And the pass is dropped incomplete where they had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Second down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. The Hurricanes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Off the play fake on first down. And it's incomplete. There was no receiver in the area, and it looks like it'll be an intentional grounding call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to pass. It's Rivero. There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete as time runs out of regulation. We are headed to overtime. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, Kirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
The Hurricanes getting set on 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, Hurricanes. They strike first in overtime. And now the extra point to make this a 7-point game in overtime. PAT puts them in front by 7. Pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Physical run, breaking tackles. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. To throw, it's Orji. Launching one to the end zone. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. And now a decision. Do you kick the PAT or go for 2 and the win?
What a job of answering it, coming up with that touchdown. Good throw by the quarterback, put a touchdown on the board, and now with all this momentum, man, part of me really wants to just try to end it right here and go for 2 for the victory.
So we're still tied now, heading into the first play of double overtime. And now the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
And he's down after the catch at the 12. No red zone opportunity.
Great execution here by this offense against zone coverage with a curl route. Hit that last step in your drop. You see where you want to go with it. Put it right on his shoulder for a first down.
Looking for 6. In for a touchdown to claim the lead in double overtime. And now a 2-point try coming up. So they score the touchdown. Now by rule they must go for 2 here in second overtime. On the ground trying to power toward the goal line. When he runs it into the end zone, that'll push the lead up to 8 points. So pressure on this offense. They must end. To stay in this game. Looking for a gap. It's Martinez. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen. Good effort.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's in for a touchdown. But still work to do. They need a two-point conversion to force a third overtime. And now the wrinkle here in double overtime. They must set up for a two-point try. And he gets in there to tie the game again and set up a third overtime. Basically dueling two-point tries from here on out. Okay, so now we've got dueling two-point conversions from here on out to decide this game. Enormous pressure on every snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. No, he is stopped short. They cannot execute the crucial two-point play. So the defense does the job, and now this offense comes out for a two-point try to win the game right here. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Fighting for the end zone. Now the ball comes loose. The defense recovers, trying to run this back now. No, they've stopped him. Great job by this defense, and the two-point try fails. So here we go again. A two-point play to set the tone as we continue deep in overtime. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. No, he is stopped short. They cannot execute the crucial two-point play. They get the huge stop, and now they go for a two-point try to win the game right here. And he gets in there to win the game. An overtime classic. Wow. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one.